Hi, I'm Arsene Alexanian. Here's your 5-for-5 on how to defend a crackdown. So this is where they get in on a high crotch and they take you to the ground. It's a really common wrestling position for offensive person and for defensive person. So Jack is really crafty when he gets in on a high crotch. He's a great scrambler. So he takes me to the ground. One of the things I want to do when I go to the ground is this leg, my leg that's outside, I want it to be up and I want it to trap it. If this leg's flat, it's really easy for Jack just to take this arm up and finish with the double leg right there. So all he has to do is take this hand up and grab the double leg, and that's it. So what I want to do is take this leg, put it right up here. Now it tries to switch to a double leg. You can't switch to a double leg. Now, at the same time, my right hand here is going to go right up here. Okay, the other things that guys do here is Jack will turn around with this hand, open up, look for my head, do all kinds of stuff like that, or even just get that hand out, post, pop his head out. Now I'm in trouble. So as soon as we get here, I want to trap this arm right on the mat right there. My forearm goes right on top of his muscle right there, and I got to lock my hands here, and I'm driving into him. Okay, my left leg's gonna come in, he's trapped here. I'm gonna drive, and get my hips out right there. Once I get my hips out here, hold on to my leg. So from here, I'm gonna switch my hips. My left hip's gonna go down, my right hip's gonna come up. That's how I break his grip and circle away. So one more time with this angle here, Jack. So here, locked, I'm gonna drive into Jack. Drive. Get my hips out. He's holding on to my lock right here. I'm going to switch my hips. My left hip's going to go down. My right hip's going to come up right there. Getting underneath him. Scoring my 2-point takedown. Okay. This next one, it's a little bit tricky. I used to do it a lot in freestyle, but you time it right, you're gonna do well in folk style with it too. So same thing, I want to lock my hands and I'm driving him that way. And Jack doesn't want to keep his head down, he wants to keep his head up and he's driving into me, right? So we're going here, give me more of a look, Jack. So we're fighting here, I'm gonna release this hand, I'm gonna catch this arm right here. I'm gonna catch it, at the same time, I'm gonna straighten out my left leg here. So my left leg that's up there to block you, straighten it out. I'm gonna go post, not too far from my body, close enough right here, and I'm gonna go come up and big step over with my right leg as I kick him up, and I'm holding him right here. Okay, so in folk style, you can hold him. If you're a little too high on him up here, I'm gonna scoot down. I'm gonna slide down, and I'm gonna hold his arm really tight to me. So one more time from this angle. So Jack I'm right there, driving into him here, really driving into him. If you don't feel the pressure from him, you can't do this. Jack has got his head up and he's really driving me this way. This is where I'm gonna release, catch his arm right here, on the inside of it, right there. So I'm gonna catch it. As soon as I catch it, I'm gonna straighten out my left leg. Hip, post, and I'm gonna hip, and I'm going forward with my chest. I'm not going backwards. I'm going forward, coming up, and I'm stepping right over him. And I'm keeping my chest straight on top of him, and I'm holding his arm here. Okay, so that's the second form. Now, third one from this position, and it all depends on how he takes me to the ground. Jack is just doing a really good job. If I was gonna wrestle a guy that's doing what Jack is doing, my really only logical option would be here, is to go to this right here and fight this, try to get here. But once you do get here, once his hips does come out here, if I can block this, and I can block this with my arm here too, I'm going right here, catching this arm. Catching that wizard right there. So we're here, we're scrambling, I'm coming right here, catching that leg right there, and I'm gonna try to keep this arm trapped in here, and keep that leg, keep going towards him. If I can get this elevated, the leg, keep going, attack to the head, look for my cradle. Anytime I get a cradle here sideways, I don't wanna finish directly over his head. Right from here, stay tight with my leg here, Jack. He's fighting me, I'm gonna take him right over his head. Much tighter cradle right there, straight over his head, and then I can hip hyst over, pin it. Or if you don't get the cradle, right there, same thing. So I'm coming here, making sure he can't switch through double. I'll take this arm, coming in right there, look into high crotch, drive. Get right on top of him. Get my two here. And last one here, if I can break his shoulder, Jack's doing a really good job keeping his shoulder in. That's why I won't even tip. But if I can break your shoulder here, I'm right there. I'm good. I can scoot. I can hook this. Scoot. Get right on top of him. Get my 2-point stake down there. That's from here. 5 for 5 on how to counter a crackdown position.